Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing y'all just a basic acrylic application. Right now all I'm doing is just prepping the nails. You make sure you don't want your nails to lift. Now to do that, all you do is just buff out the natural nails by using my medium sanding grit, and I'm just taking off the shine, and then after that I'll be cleaning up the cuticles. I don't know why it looks like I'm being so rough, but I promise I'm not. You want to be very gentle and go on a low speed at this part since you are working with the natural nails. Now this is just an extra step I like to take to clean up the cuticles even more, just so I can just get the cuticles that I didn't get to get with my cuticle nipper. But yeah, I like to use two different cuticle bits to make sure they look really clean. Now I'm just adding on the nail tips. Remember, when adding on your nail tips, you don't want to force the nail down. You want to make sure it just lays and perfectly fits the nail, because if you do need to add force for the nail tip to fit, that's how nails pop off and they come off real easily. Now the tips that I'm using the Mia Secret straight tips, and for my glue I'm using the KDS nail glue. Now my client wanted to keep the length from the nail tips, so I just left them like that, and she also wanted square. And whenever I do my squares, I kind of just file from the sides. I don't like to take anything off. And I like to go under when filing a little bit to keep the nails straight and sharp. Secret dehydrator to take off any extra oils from the nails, and then I'm also using the Young Nails Protein Bond to make sure the nails stick and last for a while. Now my favorite part, the application. When doing your application, you want to make sure you get the perfect bead, not too wet and not too dry. I like to start my first bead right where the tip and the natural nail meets, and I kind of just bring it down. After that, I like to put the next bead where like towards the end of the tip is, and then the third bead where the cuticle is. Now, when doing application near the cuticle, you don't want to put it right on top of. I like to put the acrylic a little bit below, and I like to push upwards toward the cuticle because you want the cuticle area to be very thin. You don't want to have a really thick acrylic area around there because it just won't look natural, and your nails can lift. And you also want to keep like swiping around the cuticle area. You don't want any type of acrylic on the cuticles because your nails will lift. And I also like to always clean up the sides because it will help for shaping in the future. Now, it's okay if you don't get the perfect application with just 3 beads. It's alright to just go in, put in a little bead here and there for spots that are needed and you feel like that are thin in certain areas. When doing your application, kind of like whenever you're filing with the e-file, you want to look at all types of angles of the nail because it may look like, oh, that's enough acrylic, but like it may look like that from the top. Once you turn it to the side, it might be thin in a certain area. So you want to look at your nail in all angles when doing application. my safety bit to smooth out the nails. And like as the application, you want to look all around the nails and also feel as you go so your nails aren't lumpy. Now I'm just going around the cuticles to just clean up around. Make sure there's no type of acrylic on the cuticles, because if there is, your nails can lift. I just added white around the edges. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe.